Hi, my name is Tony Shen. Welcome to onlinebizedu.com. In this video, we will be talking about how to optimize your URL structure for better SEO. Before you actually starting finding your site, decide upon a structure for your site, i.e. your URLs. It makes it easier to create your site, especially for large sites. Also, it can prevent you from having to restructure your site later on. Restructuring your site could lead to change actual URLs, which could have a negative impact in the search engines.
Now we are going to talk about URL structure. URL structure is important to solid SEO plan. You want to choose a consistent URL format for all your marketing efforts. And when we talk about that, we are talking about http://www.yourdomain.com, or you can go without the www. So http://yourdomain.com. You want to be consistent how you are linking to it. Believe it or not, Google is getting better, but there's people argue both ways, and especially in the past, it was a big issue where this URL were not the same in Google's eyes. So that means if you had a link from www.yourdomain and a link to your domain, they reviewed separately. So you want to be consistent with whatever kind of link building you are doing. We will talk about link building as training goes along. But what you want to do is make sure you are staying consistent with the same format. This will also create potential duplicate content issues. So you need to be very careful and make sure you focus on it. Try to use simple URLs which tell users and search engines what the page is about. Include your target keyword in the URL that makes sense, that actually show up in the Google indexing. Don't stuff keywords in there if it doesn't make sense. Keep the URL small. Think of your users and the search engines. Like how is it going to display to them? Use a permalink and WordPress or custom coding to have a very quality, clean looking URLs. Don't change your URLs on an established website if you can help. If you have a website is around for 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 4 years, whatever the case is, and you get a lot of traffic and it goes well on the search engines, this could be one of the last things you look at. You want to look at many other factors first. I want to caution you that, so that people are going and changing the URL structure, also finding out that their traffic rankings are gone. So be very careful and cautious before you do a whole set URL structure change. And you may want to even consult with somebody on your case-by-case basis. Without knowing this situation, I cannot tell you in this training, like, hey, you should change your URLs. But something to be that I want to advise you on so you understand what you could and what your options are for improving that. Examples of quality URL structures should be like yourdomain.com/q-golf-slice.html, lore-golf-court-html, golf-6.html, like there's a number for articles. Those are good ideas of clean URLs.
If you enjoyed this educational training, keep up with all of our newly videos by clicking the subscriber button below. Also, go to onlinebizedu.com for more online marketing news and tips. See you next time.